Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to the Gossip Closet, where we get to gossip all about perfumes and everything in between. So let's get started. Alright guys, in today's video we have yet another new exciting perfume. We have another new exciting release. I literally have been waiting for this perfume since it was announced because the bottle is just so freaking pretty. And I am talking about Giorgio Armani, and we have here My Way Nectar. Now this is the 5th flanker in the My Way line, and as someone who does enjoy the original one, I was really super intrigued to see what this perfume was all about. So this is the 1.6 fluid ounce, and it does retail for 125 US dollars. It is an Eau de Parfum. This is the Nectar one, the one that comes in a pink bottle, because all the other ones come in a blue bottle. And this is not gonna be my first time trying it out, because as soon as I got it, I did wanted to try it out. I did wanted to use it for a full day to see the longevity and how good it was going to project. So I definitely have some thoughts and opinions on this perfume. So let me open it up so we can get to the scents. Okay, so here we have the perfume, and I have to say this is probably one of my favorite bottles. I think the bottle and the packaging is really cute. Pink is one of my favorite colors. So when I saw this and I saw that the bottle was gonna be pink, the cap was gonna be pink, and the packaging was gonna be pink, it was a no-brainer that I was going to get this first day, and voila, here we have it. It's just something about the color and the pink that just like makes me really happy. So packaging and bottle get an A+. Okay, so this is supposed to be a white floral citrusy fresh type of perfume. This one has top notes of pear, orange blossom, and bergamot. The middle notes are violet leaf, tuberose, and jasmine, and the base notes are white musk, cedarwood, and bourbon vanilla. So a lot of decent notes. I'm not a big fan of tuberose, so I was a little bit scared about that tuberose, but I have to say, you guys, when I first smelled this perfume, my first initial thought was, okay, this is pretty. This is not something that I fell in love with right away. This was not something that I was like, oh my God, yes, another hit. It wasn't that immediate reaction, but it was more of a, wow, this is nice. It's nice. It's nice because it's not a complicated perfume. This is definitely a floral perfume. This is definitely a fresh springtime, summertime type of perfume. So the first initial hit that I get when I first spray this perfume is I get something juicy, something fresh, something floral. It's just really pretty. It's really fresh. It's really juicy. I can definitely smell that pear. I can definitely smell that orange blossom and that bergamot, because it does kind of give it a nice lemony touch to it. It doesn't really smell like lemon, but it has that tiny bit of zestiness of that bergamot, and that orange blossom gives it this fresh, aquatic, almost clean type of vibe to the first initial hit. But that pear note is what's making this perfume, because it smells fruity, it smells sweet. But what I mean by sweet, I mean the natural sugars of that pear, that natural sugars of that juicy, delicious pear. It's just really nice, juicy, fruity, fresh, yet zesty. So that's what you're gonna get in the first initial hits, that juiciness, fruitiness, sweetness, yet floraliness. But I think that violet leaf, that tuberose, and that jasmine in that middle ground is what makes this perfume a floral perfume. This is definitely for the floral lovers who like floral, clean, yet a little bit of fruitiness, a little bit of sweetness. Like I said, the sweetness comes from the original sugars of a pear, or the natural sugars of a pear. Just think of it like if you're biting into a fresh, wet pear. Like when you just wash a green pear and you take a bite of that green pear, you're gonna get like watery juiciness and sweetness out of that pear. That's exactly what I'm getting out of this perfume. That juiciness, that freshness, that wetness, and that sweetness. It smells good. It smells really nice. But once it's completely dried down on your skin, I feel like it stays true to the notes. It's definitely a musky perfume. It's definitely a still sweet perfume. But that bourbon vanilla, I don't feel like it smells like a sweet, sugary vanilla. I feel like it just smells like a sweet sugar cane type of vanilla, because it comes off very fresh, very aquatic, very floral-y, very wet and juicy. This is definitely a nice juicy perfume, but it's not tropical juicy. It's just a soft, juicy perfume. It's just a nice, fresh, floral, yet sweet perfume. It's kind of giving me, I don't know why, but it's kind of giving me Marc Jacobs Daisy. Like, for me, I feel like if Marc Jacobs came out with this perfume and called it Daisy Pink, it would have made a lot of sense, because I'm like, okay, yeah, this is definitely a Daisy perfume. It's just giving me those floral-y, spring vibes, summertime vibes type of perfume. Except that with this one, I feel like this one leans a little bit more towards something fresh, something more fruity, something more sweet. It definitely has the DNA that My Way provides, but I think this one is a little bit more toned down in that strong DNA that the original My Way or My Way Parfum has, because even though I do have the original one or the Parfum one, those come off very, very strong, very lipsticky. This one just comes off more fresh, more floral, more wet, more fruity. So if you are a person who likes floral perfumes, but with a hint of something sweet and a hint of something fruity, not too much sweet and not too much fruity, but you know, a little bit of fruitiness, a little bit of sweetness, I think you're gonna like this one, because this one is definitely a floral perfume with a hint of sweetness and a hint of juiciness. It also comes off a little bit, I want to say clean, maybe soapy, just a tiny bit, which I like. I really, really like. I'm really enjoying this perfume. It's not something that I think I would go and buy and purchase again if I run out. I don't think I would repurchase this one again, because I'm more into like sweet gourmand perfumes. I can do a little bit of florals, I can do a little bit of fruitiness, I can do a little bit of like just anything like that, but this leans more towards like something floral with a hint of juiciness and sweetness. So if that sounds like your gig, then I think you're gonna like this one. I think you're going to very much enjoy this one, because it is a nice spring, summertime, definitely everyday type of wear perfume, and I like it. I'm not obsessed with it, I'm not in love with it, but I think it's a nice, decent perfume to wear if you're gonna go out and about with friends, to the mall, to the movies. I think this is a safe reach and a safe blind buy, because it's not a complicated sense. It's pretty, it's nice, and it just really depends on the type of perfume that you're into. So this is the one that I'm gonna wear today. So the first time that I wore this, I have to say this one does not last a long time. I feel like I got about 3 to 4 hours with 6-7 sprays, which is, I think it's okay. I mean, it doesn't project like an Eau de Parfum, and that's a little bit disappointing. So if you don't want something too crazy or too intoxicating, or you don't really care about your perfumes lasting 8 hours, I think this is gonna be the one for you. But I want my perfumes to last all day. This did not do that, but yeah, I guess you're gonna have to go in heavy if you want this perfume to last. So we're gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8 sprays. Yeah, it smells nice. It's like it smells like springtime, like summertime is here. It's just a really nice perfume. Not a wow for me, but definitely a nice and pretty perfume for my taste. And again, if you like floral perfumes with a hint of sweetness and a hint of fruitiness, then you might like this one. And again, this is the one from Giorgio Armani, and we have here My Way Nectar. But alright, you guys, that is pretty much of today's video. That is pretty much of today's review. But like always, I would like to know your thoughts and your opinions. Are you curious about this perfume? Do you want to get this perfume? And if you got it, are you enjoying this perfume? Let me know in the comments down below. Also, if you guys like this video, please give this video a huge thumbs up. That lets me know that you guys are enjoying my content and that this video was helpful. Also, if you're new here, hi, my name is Edgar-O, and I am obsessed with perfumes and everything in the fashion world. So if that sounds like you, if that sounds like something you're into, then stick around, click that subscribe button, click that notification bell to get notified for every single time I upload, and so you can just be part of the team. But alright, you guys, as always, thank you for watching, and I can't wait till we guys on the next one. Until then, I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.